Oh, you guys couldn't hear me this whole time. Okay. Uh, okay, now we can hear me. Uh, stream is. I mean, I just started click stream. I didn't really prepare it that much. I tried to prepare. I just prepared the thumbnail. I have now a thumbnail, so that's nice. So here we go. Oh yeah, this is what I did last night. I was a bit high, or like coming off a bit. This is good, I guess. This is not getting gears. Of course it's not getting gears because it's okay. Um, well, anyways, I'm just gonna take this and throw it in here. Okay, let's not do this. This is a stupid idea. We'll just throw it in. We'll just throw it in manually for now. Okay, cool. So this is being made autonomously, right? Yeah, it's being made autonomously. Okay, cool. So we do have some autonomous things now, which is nice. It's actually quite nice. So we want to build mining. So okay, let's see. We first want to get this. So let's get this because we want that. We want the electric miner. So for this, we just need to craft these. Boom. We're gonna craft a couple of the miners. Let's just go get the. Yeah, since I'm not okay. Yeah, let's just maybe. I just want that. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we have this, and now that is very simple to make. These are simple. What I'm gonna do is, I guess, we want to make this autonomously. How do we make these? A bit more. Okay, this we will make on our second base, and this we will just make on our first base, which will need iron and copper. So the copper we can split. I wish we could already split. We can, okay, we can make some of these. So this makes 5 per, and I need, for the one I want to make now, is just this. I just want this. So I need 50, I need 20. Or do I need 50? I need 20. I need 20. So then we make 20 of those. But then we just put them here. Then I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so my goal usually is like 120 or like 60 signs per minute, depending on like how much there is to do. Obviously faster can be nice, but usually it's also a lot of effort just to build everything. It doesn't seem to. There's a lot in this mod pack, but yeah, fuck man, this looks cool. So this is actually a thumbnail I got it online. Yeah, that looks cool. I don't know, it looks like a Stargate or something. Anyways, let's just make progress because that's like far away as shit. So we want to do this because I want these basic utilities. That basically, okay, cool. What I also want to do now is I want to get some iron here too. I want to make some more mining stuff. So I need stone as well. That's not a lot of stone, but okay, cool. Just do that, and with a lot of stone, I can make some of these. So I'm gonna make 10 more, I guess. Yeah, 10 more, and we're almost okay. Cool. So that's nice. I just need to wait for one more, and then we can do logistics, and then we can automate the red one. It's not going to be automated for long. Oh, it's not going to stay for long, but I guess we need to automate it. Because I want to do the main bus thing. I think these are just the rocks. I think we can just do it down here, I guess. Okay, cool. So we just put the last couple bits in here. There we go. And now we have more of this. So I'm gonna put right. There we go. There we go. So now everybody has splitters and stuff like that. We can make them here. I'm gonna make 5 of them and make 5 of them. Oh, we have loaders in this mod pack. I like loaders. They take a lot of energy though, but they are like awesome for like stations. Because you just need, like, instead of having like 20 million fucking inserters, you have like 4 or 10 of them. I don't know. Yeah, but not that much. Anyway, now I'm gonna have to use that as well. Alright, cool. So now we can do this. I mean, in theory, we can already start with the. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is a horrible place to put it, though. Okay, let's just do it like this. Alright, cool. Let's do this. For now, this is fine. We'll destroy all of this in a bit. I just need more of this. Okay. And then we just need to do that. And then we just need coal. Get here. Get some coal. I mean, this looks interesting, although it does build everything on the station. It means it is gonna be destroyed at some point because it needs to be destroyed. Because it always needs to be upgraded. Anyway. But for now, this is fine. There we go. I think what we're gonna do now is, what do I want to do now? Well, I want to automate that other thing. So I have, so yeah, I can split now. This is the only two things I need, and we can move these two. Let's do both 5 of them. But we can automate this, so we need right, so we can do this, and then we can just, because we need this, but we also need, actually, yeah, it's fine. So here we need, I just want any amount, so I'm just gonna take the machines that we have. We don't have many machines, right? There we go. One machine, one machine, one machine. Doot, 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 doot. Let's do that, that. I gotta say, like, having these things automated on the patch is actually pretty nice. Because, like, is it loud enough? I think it's loud enough. Because, like, it's like, I mean, I don't need to refill anything. It's kind of autonomous. It's very slow, though. That's mostly just because we have burner shit. But yeah. So, put this on. Okay, you take that. You need this. That. There you go. I need. Okay, now you just need to go get those, put them over here for like a sec. We're gonna break all this down in a sec. Okay, so these things are kinda useless, I guess. Give some, I guess, but like overall useless. Not really all that. I don't use it, but actually they give some resources when you break them down, so that's completely useless. They're useful when you break them. That hits home. Useless when you break. Useful when you break them down. Yeah. Thing is, I don't have like the chat open or anything, so I don't know, like, if there even were people watching, right? Like, I wouldn't fucking know. Very cool. And now I can start researching stuff. So I'm gonna research this. Actually, let's do this in order of importance. This. Because some of these all are not in the order of importance. Actually, this I can put there. Alright, cool. That researches some stuff. It's not autonomous, so it should work fine. Alright, and then I'm gonna start breaking this down because basically instantly, because I want some mining. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. I want to. This is taking a bit. Yeah, I'm not consuming it at full speed, but that's fine. And actually, this is more than enough to. Anyways, so we're gonna have the miners, and then we're gonna. So here we obviously have the miners, and then here we're gonna go this side. And the bus is gonna go this side. There's a thingy here, so we can build it down a bit. About here, where these rocks are. So when we come here, we don't need to hopefully even run into it. So we make the main bus around here, right? Around here. And then this side we can have all the loading in. So we can have all the furnace stacks, and then eventually the rail input. And we just build everything to the right here. There's no cliffs or anything. I don't have a radar at the moment, but we're getting one now. But yeah, I think that will be our plan. So I'm gonna get some. So obviously it might be better to, because that is a far away. We need a lot of plates. What we can do is we can start building the pathway here, and then build our second base around here, just to like get some more resources like the furnaces and the blah blah blah, and get the green. Yeah, so we can get the green. So we build it here, and then we split off here, and then this, I don't know. We're gonna need to destroy this. I know that at the very least. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, we can have the main bus start here, and then we move down and we go here. But we can also just go down, I suppose. My only like quarrel here is this thing. But if we like start here, we'll be fine. And we can just, yeah. I mean, the only real issue is like short term this. But I think it's fine. We do have a lot of rails here, so let's get automating things that are necessary. So this is necessary, beyond a shadow of a doubt, necessary. We will need this, and we won't have better furnaces for a while, will we? Yeah, for a little bit. So let's just make these and these then. These we can make in hand, right? And then these we can autonomous. So we have everything we need here. So we just need. Alright, cool. So alright, cool. What we can do is we can just pull a little main bus here. So we have that. Of course, we'll need to do this again. We'll fix that in a second. So this will be this, and this feeds here. We need these, so we're gonna take there, and then take here, and then you're gonna put into this chest for us. So we need that. Crusher's not necessary for now. Or it might be in a little sec, but and obviously putting okay. Oh, do I want to watch something in the background? I suppose we could. I mean, stream is kind of boring. I'm not really that entertaining of a personality, at least not. Do 6 of these. I suppose I could be more entertaining, although there is also not a crowd, so like, right, build 2 of these. So what I want is more of these. So I'm gonna just quickly build more. Okay. Okay, yeah, so the only thing about this is now I need to destroy most of this. So make sure I have a bunch of these. Luckily they're automated, so it's quite easy actually. We have these now, so I'm just gonna place them down just to like get some visibility in the area, and see when the first biter attacks are gonna come. Let's put one here. We'll want to get that as well, but there's biters over here that might come soon. So do we have those turrets? We want this, we want this, we want these, this. Move that back, move that back. The humming of factories. What a beautiful sound. Actually, so what we can do is, since we do have this making some, we can actually make this, right? So this is just, we have these cards. Yeah, actually, let's just make them here. Like, I was making a humdrum about how the green needs to be built later because it's so complicated, but it's like, no, it's like, we have everything right here. I don't know how I'm gonna load this into this, but we'll figure this out. Okay, cool. So this needs a few things. Actually, let's just do this. We go. This probably needs about. Let's just do this. We go do a turn. This. So this. Okay. We give it the whole space that it can take. So there we go. This probably needs some gears, so we make some gears. So this needs some gears. It's a bit of spaghetti mess here, but you know, you need some gears. Alright, yeah, so this actually, ideally, this should go on the other side. So we can actually do that. So we can go poop, 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 alright? And that goes on that side, and when we just need this here, so this is making more than enough, right? So we can put that there, put that there. So we can do this, right? So like this, right? And like put it there. Yeah. And then you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, right? Which would be these. And then we just need more of these here, which is doing much better now. But yeah, we go boop, we go boop. And these can then throw out here. This can also be automated, I guess. This spaghetti base is so fun though. I kind of miss the spaghettis. The spaghetti is kind of fun though. Anyways, that's very slow automation, but automation nonetheless. Oh yeah, so I wanted these for these actually. Oh wait, so it doesn't actually need this. It needs those things, which it won't get really because it needs... Actually, we can just make... Oh my god, this is the most spaghetti odd ever, but it's just our star base. It's just our star base, okay? It's just our star base. We can do anything in our star base. It's fine. It's horrible. But we can do anything in our star base. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we can, you know, oh my god, it looks horrible. And we don't have enough power. Okay, wait, so we can, actually the power one is like a pretty simple one too. Do Remini. Just go build more of these. So I just need some iron, right? So you build 10 of these, 12 of these, I mean, and then 6 of these. Needs a lot of pipes though. Or we can just let it craft. This of course is gonna run low fairly quickly, but it's just to have something automated. So alright, cool. So just go, okay, right, and then this means we can do like this. We can do this. Would be nice, right, having these steel furnaces, but they're not like essential. But yeah, we can do steel furnaces. We can do these plants. Would be nice. Red would be cool. This would be cool. Alright, cool. We can start. That's actually our starter base here is gonna get cut off in like 2 seconds because we need. Actually, is there like there's iron just here? Let's go. Do we want to go scout a new place to call home? Because this is a rail world, so we're gonna need to do trains at some point, right? When do we get trains? We should be able to get trains. Yeah, we get trains with this science. We do this one, and then we have trains. Fairly simple trains, but we don't have really the resources to build like a build train. That is true. There's a little copper here, a little iron here. We do need coal. So I'm gonna go with the decision to. What are we gonna do? This doesn't have much iron on it, but for now, okay, we just do what we decided we're gonna do earlier. Right. Because it's like this we want. Alright, so we should have built up a lot of electric stuff now. So let's do this. We destroy this part. We're probably going to destroy this part as well then. Yeah, but I'm gonna go and start destroying this part because actually we're gonna destroy for now this upper part here, I guess. We just destroy everything then. We have enough everything. We have enough this. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna destroy everything now here. Actually, this I'll keep for now. I'm gonna just transform this upper part, I guess. So some of our things are not gonna be automated anymore. Actually, now thinking of it, we can just destroy everything. Yeah, let's just destroy everything. We now have a lot of stuff. Plus, if we destroy everything, we're gonna have a lot of materials. Now, this is playing mostly same as normal Factorio at the moment because it's just like a begin game. I mean, some of the crafts are a bit different, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah. So the only downfall of this setup was the fact that I need to destroy everything now. But it was a lot of resources pretty fast because I went full spaghetti. Full on spaghetti. This is gonna take a lot. 75 materials. I don't think I have 75. Although none of these other things seem all that much more compelling, so. Yeah, this is a lot of materials. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is let's build a little bigger of a spaghetti base just up here. Do we want to build for spaghetti? Because I don't know. Because okay, let's just do a main bus around about here, right? And then we can import all the materials here in the back, and we can build down here. But I don't know, because I think I'm gonna. I don't know. We'll see. Because I need. Obviously, I need we need a little base to get more resources to build a full main bus, right? Because this is a nice amount of resources I have now, but none of them are generating anymore. So it's like I need to build now another base to build another base to build another base, and it's getting ridiculous, honestly. At least with all these cards, I'll still be able to make research. Yeah, that green science did not hold that long. Everything is breaking down. Yeah, that whole base just had used fewer than 5 fucking splitters. I suppose there wasn't much to split. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. So now to like just put this full of right. Boop, boop. Okay. So I want the furnaces like over here. So we're gonna do that. Let's also break down the copper. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna lay down a row for it as well. I think like let's make a blueprint. I should have a blueprint already actually from like a previous run. Can I make these poles already? Would I be able to? I would be able to. How much do I need? I have 50. How much do I still need? More than 50, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just use this blueprint and just redo the circuits, I guess. Alright, so Okay, cool. So I would have enough for electric miner and okay, cool. So next that we need to do, well, of coffee. I'm not probably gonna make coffee in a little bit. So we want to bring these things here. We want a little space to come in. Actually, so since we're gonna build here, around about here, yeah, having it like stacked. I mean, technically, it just needs to come here somehow. We can have the furnaces and stuff up here. Of course, there are furnaces here, and it's also like a kind of a drag. So this patch won't support more than like 2 lanes, and this patch also 2 lanes max. So let's plan for it like that. So we'll be like, okay, these 2 lanes are iron, these 2 lanes are copper. Right. So for now, I'll just put this, and then for now, I'll build 4 stacks. We'll build it in such a way where it's like we can go as far down as we want, so we can build multiple, as it were, to be. And then since we want this patch, yeah, we'll want this patch as small, but we'll want this patch eventually. So we'll build somewhere around here, then go down here. This can just go patching back here. We go 5 down here, so I want about this to be about the front. So of course this would be about here. I mean, give a little bit of space, but yeah. And we of course need our well, this is gonna do a lane, so we can just do this, this, and this, and just of course, right. And this we need 48 in total, I believe. We can just quickly go do the math here. So this will be the one red line and then 1 green. This is one yellow and then 1. So in this, we need. Wait, what it's doing? What? Wait. So sorry, I made the wrong. We want iron plates, and we want okay, it's still 48. So this is 10. So 1, 2, 3. So this is now 40. 6. So this should be 48 now, right? This is 40. And then we just need 48. Alright, cool. Then of course we need this to have proper okay. And then it of course need its inloaders. So this is where we might wanna break this. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here for now, just to like get it in. So we will of course have a copper line. So this would come in like this. And we have something similar for down here, and that would be the opposite. And then we have this here. set a line, increases. So in theory, you can just do this. Right there, boop. Another one is then boop down. And of course you would want this to come in this side somewhere and just boop. So, and then we would obviously want to have it like here somewhere. I think this is best. Yeah, this is best. Okay, cool. And of course we'd have these things. Alright, so we'll have 4 here for now, so right, and we'll be able to build infinites of them, right? I'll build more if we want to build more. Obviously we still need to decide on that, but in theory what we can do now is we can just connect these up. Right. Cool. It is a bit far, but we're planning to build this thing big, so, and we should have enough materials. Maybe not, because we still need okay, wait, I do have a lot of materials here, so I'm just gonna go boop, poop, and then boop, poop. Alright, cool. And then obviously we do need our copper line here, our coal line, right? So we just get this thing again. Okay. Is it? Okay, yeah. Can't squeeze through those. Okay. But we just go boop, 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 boop. Okay. And obviously then we want I think because we're just trying to build that first stack, let's just do a straight line through, and when we build the other stacks we can just fix it, because actually it might be fine. Just do it like this. There we go. Hopefully when we do those middle 2 stacks we would have grenades at that point. Okay, cool. So I need to tell here that we need to build it. Okay, cool. So we're getting the coal, copper. Okay, cool. And now, since we just need a low throughput for now, let's just do like 10 of these. Okay, and then we just need to connect this up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have all that now in. I'm probably gonna destroy this in a sec in favor of like my blueprint. But yeah, let's also do copper then. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go, since we know, we are certain, like, we're gonna do this here. I'm just gonna do some starter resources that we can just put down here. Maybe space this out correctly. Right, but for the most part, you can have like a mini bus right here just to like get some more resources that we need. So here as well, I'm just gonna do like 10. Okay. Like for now, for instance, I can just make more of these. So I can just do this quickly. Right, there we go. Poop, 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 poop. And then this way we get enough of these. Okay. But anyways, I just need to okay, cool. So just do this. Okay, cool. So now we should have light income of materials. With some expandability. And we'll obviously started here somewhat, so this can be drilled out, and also, and this can be, because I want this whole area to be like furnaces and stuff, everything we need for smelting, so it's just like built down here. And then we'll have, I see we have space between these, so we'll have some space to like boop. But for the most part, we'll just copy paste that, or we'll do some remnant or some variant of that. Right. Alright. But since we have this now automated, right? Seems to go so fast that we need to. So let's start our planning out our base. So we've decided we want it around here. We want the main bus. So we're gonna plan around. I mean, red belts would be amazing, but we don't have red belts. But to be fair, the first two lanes don't need red belts. So we can do a 4-4. So 4 iron, 4 copper. This will be including this, and probably this. Right. Actually, let's move this a bit up. So I want it around here that we start. Right. I also want it a bit here, so we have a lot of space to work with. So let's say here, it starts here. So obviously this is then these, right? And these are then this can always like change in the future, right? But okay, but yeah, and then we just I want some indicator that this is the start. So if I can make some bricks, or like, I just want some indicator that shows this is the start of the base. Please. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna go do this. Everything on this side. It starts there. Okay, cool. And then from there we can just, yeah, we can already then, so we don't need like a whole mini base, we just needed something like to build some of this for us, because now we can just do this. I'm just gonna, we just wanna downgrade this book, so you're gonna need to make a blueprint and take all these GG. Oh wait, it adds a, oh man, this Krastorio looks nice, like the actual Krastorio elements of it does look nice. There we go. Boom. Now we have this book we can do, and I want to do a 4x4 for both of these. So boop, boop. Okay, but anyways, right, nope, it's boop and boop. Alright, cool. So it's just okay. For now, that's that's fine for now. I don't really have much materials. Okay. So the first thing we need is actually, so before I do this, let's get some power here. But more importantly, let's go get some power here. So we need my friend messaged me. No, you're man, busy today. Literally impossible to chat with a person sometimes who's like never online. This is kind of what I want my life to be, never online. Actually, that is like the opposite of what I want, it seems. Okay. Okay, so I need to get. So wait, so first off, this is 120, and this consumes 2 a second. Wait, really? It's 1,200 a second. This consumes 2 a second. Wait, no, 20 a second. Wait, no, it consumes 2. And outputs 20. Wait, really? What? This produces, so like one of these can 600 of these. Or is it like the gas? Does it like take 5 seconds? Yeah, it takes 5 seconds, so it's like 20. So 60 is what you're saying. 60 of these. 60 of these it can support. Okay. You say it's 60, so this is 8. So let's do this. Okay, and that seems to be it. Of course, this is like hilariously long, but like oh no, yeah, it's 60. So for this one pump, it is enough. We'll I'm obviously not gonna like build all 60 now, but I might as well plan around it. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna for now split it off here and then take it up here, I guess. Okay, cool. Probably gonna need to go get more belts. Or not, apparently it's just oh no. No, you bastard. But with our automations we get more shit, so alright, cool. Obviously just split it off here. There we go. And I will start producing energy for us. Alright. But it is time we build some more shit. I'm curious. So if I want like a full, it's not meaning that. If I want a full bout of these, right? Take 15, 16, but it also takes a full bout. That's fine. And we will. Okay, cool. So. I also want spaces, so yeah. So I want to automate this. It's like my first order of business. I want to automate some shit. So we go with that. Right away, and then okay. What I want to do is I want to set up like 4 machines for now. Ugh, man. Okay, cool. I think we have minimal trees. Alright, cool. So with that we can now automate our this, but we still need. Are we gonna automate that? Yeah, let's automate that. So if I want one, right, about these, we'll take 2 belts and 60, but it's like basically the same setup. So right, it's basically the same setup, just with iron beams instead. Yeah, for this one I'm not gonna put on the max. It's just like I'll put on like some, right? So two, 8. Wait, what? Something's off. This needs one more. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just now like this. I mean, obviously at the moment it can't support it all, but okay. We're gonna make that. And then we just need to automate electronic circuits and autonomous cores. And the inserted parts are just... so let's do electronic circuits. So what do I need for one line of atomic circuits? Okay, cool. I need this. It's 1530, so one can do 2. Odd ratio, I suppose, but notwithstanding, yeah, also just takes 1. On reality, actually, we need to change these a bit. So this will produce 1, but this we need 2. So here we need this one. Because this can support 1, right? Right? Like 1 row. Yeah, but this needs 2. Let's get it's 2. And then, okay, yeah, and then we do another rebalance. Right. And then here we can have the, okay, so, and then we have 1, 1. So, Medina Court. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any like cliffs like miles away, so that's nice. By the way, if like they start attacking, I have no way of defending myself. Yeah, cool. So, still waiting on that. Let's just do this then. Okay, so this I can break down now because it should have an arrow. Yeah, this is more than enough until I build my next. Okay, but okay, cool. So this goes here. And this is like 1-1, right? Okay, cool. So receiving. Okay, circuits will have like I think 2 dedicated ones, but we can add that later. We just need to like automate like the beginning parts of it. So we have that lane now. And I think the last thing we want is just autonomous stuff. Because I think the sticks we can. I don't know how often sticks are being used everywhere. It's now new recipes, right? So I don't really see sticks being used. I see beams being used, but I don't really sticks. It's near sticks. And for now, I'll make it on site. So it's just autonomous cores that we really need still. So I'm going to plan around about 100 SPM. Right, so I'm just gonna get those data cards, right? So put it per minute, 100 per minute. Right, so I need 20 of these a minute. So let's see. I need those autonomous thingy keys. So if I were to do 20, that would be a fuck ton anyway. So, but it's like the same thing. Wait, if I would 20. Yeah, I mean you don't need a lot apparently. So, but it sticks again. Do we want it? Let's just make the sticks as well. Okay, so we sticks. Let me just do 2 of them. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. Sticks. Yeah, so I wanted to make these. We have everything on the thing now, so we'll just make it a one-sided thing where we have bring the third line here. Right, and we build it here. So we do so this line will plan around red, so we have it 6. Boop. Okay, cool. And we also just need to plug in this one. So for this one, I'll actually then do the second line. Right. Alright, cool. So, oh wait, we don't need this. We need this. Okay, yeah, so alright, cool. So, we need most of the copper ray, so that technically should have its own bus, but at these speeds it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do 4. We might want to do later a little bit more, but yeah, it's expandable. Actually, I kind of need one of these. Okay, so this will be line 4, 5, and then this would be 6. Right? That's line 6, because 4 and 5, and then boom. This should be enough for red ones as well. See, it's everything we need for that as well. So now I think it's better if we quickly do our red in our sciences quickly, and then after the sciences we start automating some things. I think we're making good progress. We're making good progress. I'm gonna actually then cut the stream in here. But yeah, we're making good progress. Like the main bus is starting to get there. This is nice. We have a lot of space for improvement there. And looking around, it's pretty chill, pretty tame. That's the nearest closest enemies. No biter attacks yet, thanks to the forest. But this is a rail world, so we're gonna do a lot of trains. But yeah, everything's starting to work out. Let's just end stream then here. Cheers, guys.